Joshua chapter 17 continues with the allocation of land among the tribes of Israel, focusing on the tribe of Manasseh. The chapter begins with the daughters of Zelophehad approaching Joshua, Eleazar the priest, and the leaders of the tribes with a request. They argue that their father had died in the wilderness without sons, and they are concerned that they will not receive any inheritance in the land. Joshua, guided by the Lord's command, ensures that they receive an inheritance among their tribe, Manasseh. The chapter then describes how the land of Manasseh is divided between the descendants of Manasseh's two sons, Machir and Gilead. The land allocation is divided among these two branches of the tribe, with Machir receiving more territory, including the region of Bashan. It is also noted that the Canaanite inhabitants in the land are still strong, and the descendants of Manasseh struggle to drive them out. Despite their initial difficulties, the descendants of Manasseh make a request to Joshua for more land, as they have numerous people and their allotted territory is not sufficient. Joshua advises them to clear the forested area of the land and make it habitable, thereby expanding their territory. The chapter emphasizes the importance of diligent effort and cooperation in settling and conquering the promised land. In summary, Joshua chapter 17 details the land allocation for the tribe of Manasseh, including the inheritance of the daughters of Zelophehad. It highlights the ongoing challenges faced by the Israelites in fully possessing the land and the need for proactive efforts to expand and make the territory habitable. Let's now read Joshua chapter 17. There was also a lot for the tribe of Manasseh, for he was the firstborn of Joseph, to wit, for Machir the firstborn of Manasseh, the father of Gilead, because he was a man of war, therefore he had Gilead and Bashan. There was also a lot for the rest of the children of Manasseh by their families, for the children of Abiezer, and for the children of Helek, and for the children of Azriel, and for the children of Shechem, and for the children of Heper, and for the children of Shemida. These were the male children of Manasseh the son of Joseph by their families. But Zelophehad, the son of Heper, the son of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh, had no sons, but daughters, and these are the names of his daughters, Mahlah, and Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tirzah. And they came near before Eleazar the priest, and before Joshua the son of Nun, and before the princes, saying, The Lord commanded Moses to give us an inheritance among our brethren. Therefore according to the commandment of the Lord he gave them an inheritance among the brethren of their father. And there fell 10 portions to Manasseh, beside the land of Gilead and Bashan, which were on the other side Jordan. Because the daughters of Manasseh had an inheritance among his sons, and the rest of Manasseh's sons had the land of Gilead. And the coast of Manasseh was from Asher to Mishmetha, that lieth before Shechem, and the border went along on the right hand unto the inhabitants of Antappuah. Now Manasseh had the land of Tappuah, but Tappuah on the border of Manasseh belonged to the children of Ephraim. And the coast descended unto the river Kanah, southward of the river. These cities of Ephraim are among the cities of Manasseh. The coast of Manasseh also was on the north side of the river, and the outgoings of it were at the sea. Southward it was Ephraim's, and northward it was Manasseh's, and the sea is his border, and they met together in Asher on the north, and in Issachar on the east. And Manasseh had in Issachar and in Asher Bethshean and her towns, and Ibleam and her towns, and the inhabitants of Dor and her towns, and the inhabitants of Endor and her towns, and the inhabitants of Tanakh and her towns, and the inhabitants of Megiddo and her towns, even 3 countries. Yet the children of Manasseh could not drive out the inhabitants of those cities, but the Canaanites would dwell in that land. Yet it came to pass, when the children of Israel were waxen strong, that they put the Canaanites to tribute, but did not utterly drive them out. And the children of Joseph spake unto Joshua, saying, Why hast thou given me but 1 lot and 1 portion to inherit, seeing I am a great people, forasmuch as the Lord hath blessed me hitherto? And Joshua answered them, If thou be a great people, then get thee up to the wood country, and cut down for thyself there in the land of the Perizzites and of the giants, if Mount Ephraim be too narrow for thee. And the children of Joseph said, The hill is not enough for us, and all the Canaanites that dwell in the land of the valley have chariots of iron, both they who are of Beth Shean and her towns, and they who are of the valley of Jezreel. And Joshua spake unto the house of Joseph, even to Ephraim and to Manasseh, saying, Thou art a great people, and hast great power, thou shalt not have one lot only. But the mountain shall be thine, for it is a wood, and thou shalt cut it down, and the outgoings of it shall be thine, for thou shalt drive out the Canaanites, though they have iron chariots, and though they be strong. This ends our reading of Joshua chapter 17.